Hello everybody out there, I'm Chris and welcome back to another comic book review, and this time I'll be reviewing Action Comics Convergence, issue number 1. And this is the tale of two Supermen, the two Supermen you see here. Superman pre-Crisis on Infinite Earth and Superman Red Sun. And really, in this story, the dome doesn't fall to the very, very, very end, and we don't even get to see the domes fall yet. Really what we get are two different stories from two different Supermen, dealing with the situation of being under the dome. Superman pre-Crisis has revealed himself to all of Metropolis to be Clark Kent. You know, he basically reveals his identity to all of Metropolis. He's married to Lois, and at the same time, he feels like Superman would do more, but Lois actually says, we've never faced anything like this before. There's no way you can blame yourself for not being able to deal with the dome. And then we jump to Red Sun Superman, who, same thing. They're trying to figure out what's going on and how to get out of the dome. And Luthor actually comes up with a couple of plans, and he's planning against, not against Stalin, but we also get to see Kara from Earth pre-Crisis Metropolis, and she's not dealing with being normal well. As a matter of fact, she'd give anything for things to go back to the way they were, even though everybody else is kind of happy, minus Clark also. Everybody else is happy, but she just desperately wants her powers back. She wants to be Power Girl again, and we actually see what happens to her right as the dome fell over Metropolis. And I'm going to leave out a lot of the Red Sun stuff, but in the end, they kind of have a date night, Kara and her boyfriend, and Lois and Clark, and Lois gets pissed off because she feels like all they ever talk about is the dome. And technically, they are, you know, they've been in a dome, and it's kind of distressing, and at the same time, some people want to forget about it. They just want to have a normal date night. And that's when Telos comes across all the domes, basically saying, you know, this is the first issue where the domes are going to fall, and he's setting all the worlds against each other, and we get to see Red Sun Wonder Woman looking at Earth, pre-Crisis DC Earth, or pre-Crisis Metropolis. So if you'd like to see more Red Sun Superman, I will reference another book. Detective Comics from this week actually featured Red Sun Superman as well. So if you're interested in checking out more Red Sun Superman, check it out there. But Action Comics, I enjoyed the issue. I give this book a 3.5 to 4 stars. Enjoyable read. I like the artwork. It was nice seeing a book that, you know, you see what the characters are dealing with under the dome instead of the same formula. Dome goes down, the beginning of a fight. This time we get dome is down, a story from two sides, from two different domes, and then in the very end of the issue we get the dome actually coming down. And unfortunately there's only one more issue to this, but I really enjoyed it. If you're a Superman fan, you will absolutely love this issue. If not, it's up to you guys if you're a fan of Red Sun or pre-Crisis Superman, what have you. But I enjoyed this, and I definitely would recommend it for this week's final week of Convergence number 1s. Next week we go into the number 2s. With that, that's it for this review, guys. As always, don't forget to check out Comic-Related, Comic Frontline Zone 4 Podcast, and Frontline Gaming Zone. Together, we are your number 1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. We'll be covering all of month 2 of Convergence, all the way up to the very end. So stay tuned for more Convergence coverage. Secret Wars is also beginning this month, so we'll be covering all of that as well. So until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys in the next video.